play Tetris?
Let's do one thing of Puyo Puyo.
Okay, I'm down. This is a good, today we got like 20 good minutes of...
This will make a great 14-minute episode.
This will make a great 3-second intro. What?
Why do I sound like a 12-year-old guy? Maybe horse laugh, dude. Holy shit.
Give me the controller, Ocean.
Why did you fucking give me
I
this
gave you
one?
player 1, give me player 2.
No, I want player 2.
Why?
Why would I? Because it's my fucking controller.
All right.
What are you trying to do?
Hey guys, I have a question for y'all.
Yeah, what's up? Hit 3! Yeah, what's up?
What is the worst thing you've ever done to somebody?
Damn, that's a good one. That's a really good one. The worst thing I've ever done to somebody, it might have been hitting you in the face with a boot as hard as I could because my Tamagotchi died.
I thought it was a plastic golf club.
It was. Did I hit you with a plastic golf club?
It was a plastic golf club.
Wait, this actually happened?
No, I grabbed it. No, dude, it was me, you, and her, and somebody else. Yeah, we were all chilling in your room watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
What?
Even though she was like 3 and I was like 8. And my Tamagotchi died, and I was like, and then I heard Brooklyn talk just behind me. She wasn't talking to me or even like very loud. She just was behind me and talking. And I took a boot and I threw it as hard as I could at her face. And then I realized what I did and how much trouble I was about to be in, and I started crying immediately. Like before she started crying from the boot to her fucking head.
You must have given me some kind of head trauma because I do not remember that at all.
You don't?
Not
I remember it because it was traumatizing for me because my brain was turned off whenever I threw it at you. And then I realized I threw it at you and I was like, oh, dude, I have to be way more aware of what I'm doing because that was fucking awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I do remember though, we were in the backyard playing like swords or something, and you were using a golf club and you fucking threw it as hard as you could at my face and my nose started bleeding.
Oh my God.
Mom was so fucking mad.
Did I really?
Yeah, but I wasn't even mad. I was just like, ow.
I threw a golf club at you.
A plastic one.
Oh, it was plastic?
Yeah.
How was your nose bleeding from that?
You must have thrown it really hard.
I'm not strong though. Like I'm a little weak beta bitch.
We were
That just
babies.
means you're really
It was a
weak.
while back.
JK, I'm joking. I'm JK rolling on the floor. Am I laughing?
Haha.
Okay.
JK Bowling, American.
Krim, what's the worst thing you've done to
What's the worst
somebody?
thing you ever did to somebody?
I don't know. It's not even like I have a crazy life or anything like that. Like I've never like cheated on anybody or anything.
I wanted to say that I haven't either, but that's a lie.
Oh man.
Such a lie.
I mean,
I didn't like do anything really bad. It's just I held a girl when I had a different girl as my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. This is one that I've wanted to talk to you about
Oh,
for a
no.
while, Brooklyn, because it bugs the shit out of me.
Oh god.
I took a picture of one of your friend's asses in front of you,
Which one?
and then the flash went off.
oh my God.
what?
And then the flash went off, and you said, let me see the picture. As soon as the flash went off, you said, show me the picture. And I wanted to kill myself immediately. I immediately was like, nothing was worth it.
Did she know you were taking a picture of her ass?
Yeah, the flash went off. It was
did
us,
she
it was
react?
us 3 in the room. Yes, she did.
I
She
have to
looked-
say it was
she-
fucking.
She looked back at me and who the fuck is that? That's one that keeps me up like at night sometimes. Whenever I was working at HEB and I had to walk, I usually didn't have anything to listen to because I didn't have data. So I would just think about that the whole like
Jeez.
hour walk there, and I would like cringe into myself.
I mean, I kind of have that kind of shit every day where you just have like awkward conversations with people and it gets to the point where like you don't know how to end a conversation because it's already gone so
Yes.
far and you're like,
Oh my God,
like,
yeah.
and you keep trying to like get social retribution by trying to say something else that'll kind of save the conversation a little bit and
or like end it.
I don't.
It's daily.
It's daily, yeah. I mean,
me too, yeah.
It's not like I'm. I don't know. Maybe I am.
Dude, I say fuck you to my boss's face and don't feel a thing. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe I just grew out of that because I started taking
I don't know.
anxiety meds.
You seem to be kind of immune to that kind of shit. Oh, I won twice in a row.
I guess so.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Do you ever get that like whenever you're talking to somebody and you like realize that you're alive and you're talking to them? Do you ever get that where your
No.
brain suddenly shifts and you're like, oh my god, I've been looking at this person for 2 minutes and I haven't moved and I didn't want to be here for that 2 minutes. You never get that?
I get kind of inside my own head sometimes when I'm having a conversation with somebody. Like it's not even like I'll drift off or anything, but like I become. It's kind of like what you just said. You become hyper aware of your own reality.
Yeah. That's exactly it. There was one time where I'm not even embarrassed about it. I just remember it, and it's fucking weird every time I remember it.
Okay.
It was one time I was with my girlfriend at the time. We were in my bedroom, which was in our mom's house at this point in time, and we were fucking. And mom walked in with laundry, and then put away all of the laundry.
No!
And then left and didn't say anything.
That's so fucking weird.
I want to, you know what I mean? You know? How the fuck do you do that? I mean, it's not like we were like young and in love. We were young and horny.
Yeah.
And that was it, dude. It was bump, bump, bump in the night. And then she walked in, put away all of the laundry, and then just walked out.
That's so weird.
What was the first time y'all ever, oh God, that's something I can't ask because Brooklyn's in the room.
What? Say
First
it.
time you ever masturbated, stories. I've actually never heard a girl talk about the first time they ever, so sometimes I don't even think that they do.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had a girl.
That was like all they would talk about in middle school.
Oh, I didn't talk to anyone in middle school, so I missed out on that.
Yeah, you didn't miss out. You really didn't miss out. But I mean,
What, that middle school? Okay, I'm not going to say that.
the middle school angst, where every kid was like, "Oh, how much did you masturbate last night?" I went to xboxporn.com where that.
Porn. Oh, dude, me and jerked off in the bed together.
No.
He was like, dude, I'm fucking horny.
I
Your
hate
PS4,
that.
your PS4. I hate that. You're like, now I know that. Now I have to know that I have to.
Has a similar story.
No, are you serious?
Yes, him and his friend jerked off to porn together.
Okay, so no, see,
Dude,
this is
I don't
like,
get that at
this
all.
is ritualistic, all right? You have to really love a friend to be like, okay, look, I'm fucking horny, okay? Your
God.
PS4 has internet, right? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what do you watch? What do you like? And he's like, look, I got this porn star. She's big titty, she's blonde. We got this. And he put that shit on, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go sit on the floor, okay? I'm gonna sit on the floor. And then I saw like my bed start to shake, and I was like, yeah, okay, hell yeah, dude. And then I was like, hey, dude, I'm done. And he's like, I'm almost done. And I was like, I'll wait.
Oh my god.
And now y'all know
Holy
exactly who that
shit.
person is and what we did.
I have never had an experience
no.
like that.
You never like got in the tub with one of your friends. and
Okay,
was like,
well, yeah, but when I was younger.
Okay. I remember the first time I never saw a penis.
What? What?
I just realized that that's the worst sentence I've ever said. Okay, look, I gotta tell it really quick now, just to make me not seem like the worst person ever.
All right.
I was shitting. I was just shitting, and the door happened to be open, and she walked in, and she was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Get out of the bathroom!
No!
Get out of the bathroom!"
Oh my god.
That reminds me of another embarrassing thing.
Okay.
You remember?
Yeah.
One. He came over. You already know. She already knows how horrible this is. I remember one time he came over, and I guess he didn't have a lot of friends, so he was really excited to hang out.
Aww.
And I was like, okay, yeah, well, you know, we're gonna play some Lego Star Wars, but first I gotta go take a dookie. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll come with you. And I was like, yo, what? And he's like, I'll wait in the closet. Yeah, I'll wait in the closet. And I'm like, for what? Why are you waiting in the closet? He's like, because we're gonna play games afterwards. Yeah. And and so he sat in the closet while I shit. And he was talking to me, and he's like, who are you gonna play as? I'm like, I'd fucking probably Jar Jar. I don't know. Why are you in bed? Well, I'm shitting. I told him to. I was like, I don't know if you should. And he's like, oh, because it's gonna be stinky, right? I'll just hold my nose. And I was like, no, that's not why. No, that's like the last thing I was thinking
hold
of.
my nose.
He's like the sweetest guy ever, but the most like retarded person I've ever met.
Jesus.
And then he grew up to be handsome, and he
He looks really good.
He like shark fishes and shit.
Shark.
And he's got the hugest dick I've ever
Really?
probably not seen.
Oh.
Well, now are you sad you didn't get the shit with him?
I am kind of sad. I wish we shat in the same. You remember whenever you used to pee in cups and tell me it was apple juice?
That's
Dude, we
terrible.
used to do science experiments and put like soap.
No. You're trying to hide it as if you didn't gain pleasure out of watching me drink your piss and go, I love apple juice. I love juice.
I don't even know, dude. I probably fucking put some shit back in my fucking memory that I'm not engaging with anymore.
You came in a catheter and
Hey, Ocean.
no, not a catheter. What?
Came in a catheter.
Brooklyn, what?
Can we talk about how we used to
Yes.
shower together?
What are you talking about right now?
We used to shower together.
So many repressed memories that from all of us. So many repressed. What are you? Really?
Yes, we used to shower together, and I remember one night after our shower. Oh my god, you
I'm so already embarrassed, and I don't know what's happening.
you told me this is gonna sound so bad.
Yeah.
You told me to lay on the ground.
No. Did I pee all over you?
No, you got a glass full of hot water and you poured it over me.
In the bathtub.
On the ground next to the shower.
Not even in the tub.
You just like waterboarded your sister.
What was the impetus? What was my reason?
Well, immediately after that, you got a glass of ice cold water and poured it on. And you were like, did that give you a rush?
I remember.
Oh
I
my God.
absolutely remember why I did that.
Why?
Because somebody told me if you do that, you get hypothermia, and I wanted to know if it was true.
You were just willing.
And then later in life, I found out hypothermia will kill you. Oh my God! When you're a kid, you're an idiot.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god. I'm crying.
I remember I used to be afraid to take showers alone because I thought aliens were hiding behind the curtain.
I used to think
Dude.
a shark was gonna come out of the toilet and eat me.
I thought whales were gonna fall on me if I had water in the because if I thought if I turned on water in the house, a whale was gonna fall on me because he wanted that water.
Oh
What?
my god.
I'm not joking. I also thought Michael Jackson had a camera in our toilet
What?
because he was rich and he liked children.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Well, okay.
I remember kids used to have like Michael Jackson jokes before I even knew who he was, and I mean everybody was just in on the joke. And
Like,
you didn't
yeah,
even-
he's good at basketball. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
You just see him and Bugs Bunny, they fucking rock, man. Yeah, anyway, I didn't have anything for that. I just wanted to say that.
What did you even say?
Let me check the recording. Hold on.
You're such an ass. That was the worst story. I hope it all deleted just because of that. One day I was in the bathtub. What?
No, go on.
I was in the bathtub and Dad came in and he said, "Get the fuck out of the tub!" And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "You've been in there for 2 days."
Okay, so I have.
Then he transmogrified into a goblin and.
So I have a few.
Oh, okay, yeah, you've been storing them up.
So this first one, it's not that crazy, but I was like probably 9 or 10, just going through puberty, you know.
Oh fuck yeah!
And I was.
I remember the first time Dad fingered me.
Okay.
First time.
Yeah. You don't remember the? Let's just go, Brooklyn. Just go on.
Okay. So. I was getting ready to take a shower, and I was like, it was at his house.
Yes.
And he walks in, and I'm like, oh my God, Dad! Like, I was freaking out. And he was like, God damn it. He was like, oh, don't worry. I've seen all your stuff before. And he fucking slapped my butt.
Oh! Oh! I've got the same thing. There was one day where he came home from work and I was asleep in bed. This is back whenever I lived with and he just got in the bed with me and started cuddling with me.
No!
And he was like, I love you, son. I'm not even joking. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Ew. Are you fucking gay, faggot? I don't know why that bothered me so much, though.
Jeez.
Go on, I bet you got more.
So apparently,
Oh, God.
Pero piola echándome.
That's the
cuddles
first
with his
reason
mom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like,
That's the first time I masturbated, but go on, we'll get back to that. Tell your
Oompa.
story, please.
oh yeah, so
Twilly.
cuddles with his mom and his brothers and everybody in his family because they're fucking weird.
Yeah, how dare they have fucking compassion for each other.
No, it's
and
weird.
Just general
Ocean.
affection.
Okay, so one day, this was after we had broke up for a while.
Oh, he fucked his mom. God
No,
damn.
I was still logged into his iFunny account after we broke up, and so I could see everything he was posting and shit like that. And I was looking through his comments one day, and one of the comments said, "This is probably gonna get deleted, so I'm just gonna say it anyways. I had sex with my brother last night, and now I think I'm in love with him."
Whoa.
Dude,
That sounds like a fucking troll
he was
thing
on
to do.
iFunny, and he said that.
Yeah.
So that could be two things. That could be a joke if he's retarded, or that could be real because he's retarded.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, the fact that he told me him and his brothers all cuddle together, and his mom, when she stays at his old apartment, they would cuddle together and sleep in the same bed and shit.
First time I ever masturbated, for real though. It was at Dad's house, and we were watching a movie, and the reason why I'm a furry is because of Pokemon. And I'll go into that a little bit just for pretext.
This needs its own show. The reason I'm a furry.
The reason I'm a furry with Ocean Faggot. God damn it. Fuck. Okay, whatever.
Pokemon.
I lose.
Pokemon.
Okay. The reason I'm a furry is because I love Pokemon, and there was this. Go look it up on Nintendo.org. Pokemon Snap Triple X. And Meowth had a big titties, Jigglypuff had a nice ass.
All right.
So anyways, then I looked up hentai one day because I was like, I got this thing is growing out of me. I need to get rid of it. Actually, taught me how to masturbate.
Okay.
He didn't like. He told me, he was like, because I remember from Will and Grace. Okay, I was watching Will and Grace with Mom. This lady was giving this girl a massage, and then it was one of those dirty massages, and the way she explained it was, oh, the woman tried to masturbate me because she was talking to Will or Grace. I don't remember what the show was about. I have no idea. But it was like, yeah, she tried to masturbate me. And I was like, oh, so masturbation means you touch someone's butt. Okay, that's cool. And then then Braden was like, dude, I masturbate every night. And I'm like, you have a woman in your house every night? That's amazing. How do you do that? And he's like, dude, I do it by myself. I'm like, what? What? I have so many questions. And then I invited him over one night, and he's like, hey, dude, I'm gonna go home. I gotta masturbate. I'm like, you got a woman waiting on you? And it was the first time I ever said it out loud. And he's like, what? No. What? I've never had sex before. And I was like, what are you talking about?
What does that mean?
No, I'm gonna go masturbate. I'm gonna touch myself. And I was like, he's like, yeah, you know those feelings that you have? You can fucking stop it. And I was like, okay, this is magic. I need to try this. He's like, I was like,
you can stop it.
What do you do? And he was like, you just jerk it off. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. And then I was watching some hentai because of the fucking Pokemon thing. Hentai. I don't know how to say anything.
Me neither.
Because of the Pokemon thing, I was watching it and I was like, this is weird and I feel weird and I'm gonna touch it. But I don't. And like for the first like week or so, I would just like poke the shit out of it and like twiddle the top just to see like what would happen. And like I'd get close to coming, and then I realized this is disgusting and I'm sorry, Brooklyn.
You're good.
And so every time I would get close, I was like, no, this is bad. I don't like this. This is bad. And I would stop. And there was one night where me and Dad were watching a movie. It was some scary movie, and these bitches were on a boat, and one of them gets possessed, and because you know ghosts are horny, so the two girls started making out because the possessed girl was like whatever, and then the other girl had a coin in her mouth that was gonna kill the possessed girl. Because fuck her friend forever now because she's a ghost or something. I don't remember what the movie was about, but Dad looked at me and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in the living room." Like whenever they started kissing, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay." And I was pretending not to watch because I didn't want him to know that I was a dirty, nasty freak. And so whenever he left, he had DVR, so I just rewind it, and I was like, "That's fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome." And so I did it again, and I like it was the first time where I was like, oh shit, something's happening. And I had my boxers, and I was doing it under his sheets.
Oh my god.
And I had my boxers around my ankles. I whipped the sheets back, and I jumped up, and I waddled like a penguin as fast as I could into the hallway with my britches down and my baby boner poking out, and just kicked the door to the bathroom open and shot a load.
Oh,
just a load. But just the visual of me with my baby boner, like running to the bathroom like a penguin with my fridge. He could have been anywhere in the house.
Yeah.
I would have had no idea. He could have turned the corner and saw my dick explode cum out of it. Like just explode cum. God. All over my dad. Explode cum all over my dad is the name of this episode.
We're gonna make a shirt.
A shirt called Explode Cum All Over My Dad. Brooklyn, make sure Dad watches this episode.
I don't know about that.
And as soon as after I'm done saying that, Crib, I want you to put a picture of me and him up. Just me and him up.
I need you two to watch the episode together, and we'll film it. And
Yes.
you look so fucking hard.
That's exactly what's happening. Okay. Explode cum all over my dad. That story is actually how I made a ton of friends in high school. It's so weird. It's so weird to think about, right? I was a library aide. Whenever they thought that, you know, you're 12 years old and if you're a library aide, you need to do real work. They were like, go fucking fix you don't fucking do it. Get the books and
Oh.
They were all just mad all the time. And so me and my friend went to go fix the books. And since we were far away from the library, bitch, we were far enough away that I was like, hey, did I ever tell you the first story? And I did. And dude, he had like snot coming out of his nose. He was crying and shit. And he's like, nigga, you funny. And that's how I made my friend Chris Rock.
Nice.
I had a girlfriend that was the daughter of my dad's girlfriend. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's how it works.
Dude, this podcast needs to just be your fucking relationship with
Okay,
like
I'll do it.
Anybody.
I'm doing it. Me and her. And then my dad moved me into their house with him since he was gonna move there anyways. And this was at a time where I really didn't like my mom, as you guys are well aware of. I'm just telling that for the audience, for a little context.
Yes.
So I dated a girl who happened to be the daughter of my dad's girlfriend. I was not in a good relationship with my mother at the time, so I moved out and then moved in with him because he was moving in with them. So I was in a house with my girlfriend and my dad and his girlfriend, who was the mother of my girlfriend. So I was dating my stepsister. You're fucking your sister.
Isn't that what Mom said?
Yeah. She said, go have fun fucking your sister. And that was the last thing my mom ever said to me before she got shot in between the eyes by a terrorist. I swear to God, Al Qaeda will get you. First off, she was my first time ever playing with doing like butt stuff. So I put my finger in her ass and I pulled out shit one time.
Aww.
That was awful. And so I was like, hey, I'm gonna go wash my hands just because, that's kind of, and she's like,
Play with fire, you get burned, bro.
Yeah. But I didn't tell her. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go wash my hands because, what if I touch your lip or something, And anyways,
oh my
there's a big dookie stone on my fingertip, and I washed that off, so that was funny. And then there was one day where her mom came home, and we were fucking in the pantry closet, which is a foot away from the front door. So she came home, and we heard the door close, and all we heard was, "Come out of the closet."
Oh my God.
And so, as quick as possible, pulled up her pants, and I only had boxers on. So she walks out, and she's and I'm just sitting there because I have a fully erect penis sticking out of my boxers, and she's like, "Ocean, you come out too." And I was like, you know what? Nut up or shut up. And I went out there with just a fully erect penis. I'm like, how was your day? And that's the last I heard of that. And that reminds me of another thing. There was a time where her mom didn't want us to date, so she wouldn't let her come over and see us just because she didn't like my dad. Oh, because they had a falling out. They broke up and we moved out. And then I was living with my dad. So
it didn't work out?
So, no, fuck no. Hell no. Fuck
joking.
that. Fuck all those bitches. I hate women. No. So she came over to there, and Dad knew that we were horny individuals and we needed to do a little something. And so he was like, I'm going to go get some beer. I'll make a beer run. I'll be back in like 20 or 30 minutes. And so we were like, 20 or 30. And so whatever, did whatever. And then we heard the door open as we were, and we're about to like be done. And he got to the door, and I heard him grab the doorknob, and I was like, no. And he was like, I'm coming in. Like he gave us that 2 seconds of that, and he whipped the door open. It took him half a second to get that door open, and he was in the door frame. In that half second, I pushed her, and as she was falling, pulled up her pants, flipped her body around, turned around, and stuffed my jizzing dick into my sweatpants. And then sat down on the computer and pretended I was typing.
Oh my God.
I'm not fucking joking. That shit happened.
That is the fucking 007 move right there.
That was, yeah.
Hey, I just...
And then just show my fucking jizzing hard dick on my dad's face.
Your dad's got like a monocle and
don't
like
put that in.
I'm coming in!
And I'm like, so am I! And anyways, what were you saying, Brooklyn?
All right, so I was at my friend's house.
Oh, fuck.
Your ex-girlfriend's sister. And...
Oh!
Yeah.
You went over there?
Yes.
That place is disgusting.
It really is. We were all hanging out, having a jolly good old time, right?
Yeah.
And they were making me laugh, and I was sitting down on the couch, and...
I'm sorry, go on.
I was laughing real dang hard. I fucking peed on their couch, right? And I didn't know that I peed, so I was just like, oh, I really have to use the bathroom. So I stood up and I checked before I went to the bathroom, and I saw a huge fucking pee stain on the couch. It was so big. And I immediately was like, fuck, what do I do? And I saw there was a cat next to the couch, and I immediately sat down in my fucking piss and was like, Kitty! And I started petting the cat.
You had an out right there. You could have said, oh my God, the cat just pissed all over the bed. I mean, couch. And then instead you were like, oh, Kitty, come here. Bring all attention to me.
I didn't know what to do. I was just like, I'm going to start petting this cat and wait for them to leave. So
leave there.
So I sat there for a while. It's just like, are you okay? Do you want to go home? And I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to go home. And so I sat there, and then they finally left the room.
Yeah.
And I got up, and I was like trying to dry it off of the couch.
Oh my God.
And then I see his head popping in the room watching me.
No.
And I was like, oh geez.
No.
Oh geez. And she just started giggling and ran over to me. And they were all whispering to each other.
Oh, what the fuck?
It was really embarrassing. And then
I hate bitches like that. I said bitch too many times.
and I tried to play it off, so once it was like dry, I went downstairs and joined them, and we were just talking and hanging out, and then their mom comes home. And at this point, I was trying to lose weight. I was dieting, whatever. And she was like, I have some tea here that's good for weight loss. And I was like, oh, that's cool, thanks. And she gave me some, and she was like, be careful though, this will make you go to the bathroom a lot. And he goes, yeah, you should use the bathroom, Brooklyn.
Oh my God.
I was like, I want to go home.
Oh my God.
That is literally, that story right there is something that actually keeps me up at night because it was so embarrassing.
Damn. That is, you know what's great about this is sharing these moments, because in our mind it's like not anything at all, but for you right now you're like living trauma.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking.
It was awful.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I used to like when I used to be really young, I would play games for so long that I would just like piss myself constantly.
I used to
wow.
pee, and so did
Like it wasn't even that big of a deal. I would just be like, oh shit, I gotta pee, and then I would just keep playing games. I would never get up.
I would wake up in the middle of the night, and I was always just so tired because I was a fat, like sugar-loving bitch. I was always so tired that I would need to pee, and I would stand up and piss in the soda can that was next to my bed, and then leave it there, and then go to school.
No.
And then there was one day where Mom was like, "You need to stop pissing in soda cans. You need to stop." Like that's how much I did it. Was not only did she know, but she was done with it. Like she tried to keep it a secret for
Dude,
my
your mic is not even anywhere close to you.
Oh no! Could you not hear any of that? Why didn't y'all tell me?
I'll have to fix it later.
Oh, you cunt Gutchland.
Ocean, do you remember when
Yes.
you found a dildo in your room?
Yeah, that was Mom's.
Yes.
She tried to blame it on.
I remember.
Yeah, she did, and I was like, oh, okay, so then you probably won't mind me keeping it, huh? And she was like, no, you don't need it, give it to me. And I was like, but it's not yours, right? So you won't mind, right? Sorry, go on, what were you saying?
Oh, so yeah.
You won't mind, right?
She fucking had the audacity to come up to me and go, is this yours?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was like, what? No, I've never seen that before. How did it get in here?
Wait. Is our mom autistic? Wait a second. Wait, no, for real though. She came up to you to
And
prove
asked
a point
if it
to
was
me?
Yeah.
I never heard this though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She wanted me to believe so bad that she made sure that you had a story that you could tell me in case I asked.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then later that day, we went to for a barbecue.
And she pulled out her dildo. And she was
No.
like, it was the exact. Sorry, go on.
I heard her talking about it. And
She was like, "Who wants the dildo fight?" And then Mom took out hers, and she's like,
I was listening to their conversation, and all I heard was, it was in his room, and I was mortified.
That's what I want to know, right? Why the fuck was... Okay, this is just... I'm just now realizing that everybody hearing this is thinking, why the fuck was your mom's dildo
Why
in your room?
was it in your room?
We didn't even preface that. We were just like, that wasn't the weird part of the story. like, that's clearly the outlier here. No, no, what's it called? Yeah, one day I just came home from school and there was a brown bag sitting in my desk chair. In my desk chair. I don't think Krim even knows about this. But, okay, there was a pink, awesome vibrator sitting in that brown bag. I took it out and I was like, that's fucking cool. And I put it on my desk and I just turned it on and it was just wiggling. I was like, hey, mom, check this shit out. And she came in there and she's like, what are you doing? Where did you get that? And I was like, oh, what, is it yours? And she's like, no, but why do you have it? And I'm like, well, it was in my room. I don't know. It was sitting in this bag. And she's like, there's a receipt in here. I bet it was. And I was, no, I'm sorry. Just let me propose this to you guys. Why the fuck was her dildo in my room?
Why was she doing it in your room?
In my desk chair, still in the brown bag with the receipt, but it was clearly used. Don't ask me why I know that.
No.
Don't ask me why it was clearly used. Clearly.
I had a watching porn with fun story in high school.
Yeah.
Which was like...
Told you I'm not weird.
I don't get it. I think this is something that like dudes do together. Like they show each other their dicks and shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Same.
Like I don't get it, but I'm also a dude, and I mean I get it.
You totally showed your best friend your dick.
You have a penis and you're happy about it, and you want to tell everybody.
Oh, dude, when you have a penis and you're happy about it,
it's like
you're gonna show it.
It's the most important thing when you have one. It is.
That was such a Louis C.K. thing, but you're so right.
It is.
It is the most important thing. When you have a penis, that is the most important thing that you will ever own. No, yeah, but go on.
Like you'll give up. I'm just gonna do a Louis C.K. bet. Like for the rest of the episode. Like you will give up every piece of real estate that you have ever owned just to keep it.
To keep that, like
just to make sure you have it tomorrow.
No. Seriously, if you don't think that the most important thing to you having a dick, if you have a dick, is your dick, then try and think about living a day with it. So somebody asked me one time, what would I do if somebody cut off my dick? Like, how would I live? I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. No. Every man's first instinct when somebody says, what would you do if someone cut your dick off, is kill themselves. That's how important your dick is. I was trying to do a bit, but it didn't work. Sorry, go on. Just go on. I'm sorry.
No, it did okay. It played pretty well.
No, it was awful, but go on. I'm good.
I mean, that's probably evolutionarily too. Like if
I will kill myself if I can't reproduce.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. There's no point to you.
Like, why are you here? The only reason you're here playing Tetris right now is so that you can
to find the best Tetris bitch to put your dick in.
Yeah.
That's what the Tetris is all about. You got to find where it goes. You got to put it where it belongs.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever called somebody? I remember one time I had a girlfriend, and I was like, and I said, this is directly relevant. I said, man, you're my rock and roll bitch. And immediately after I sent it, I was like, I should never call anyone that again, ever. Like, that's not something you get proud to be called unless you are a rock and roll bitch.
Yeah, so I had a couple of friends over one time, and we were like, it got to the point where you talk about what kind of porn you like. They started like finding porn. One of my friends got pretty fucking horny, so he walked out of the room. He was like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Came back like 10 minutes later.
Every time I go anywhere at all.
And so by the time he came back, we were done watching porn. We were playing a game or something, and he's like, yo, y'all are done watching porn? And I was like, yeah, we're just gonna sit here and watch porn all night. It's just gonna, like, who just wants to watch porn
all the time?
Like, just to watch it. Like,
and then he said, oh, well, I guess I gotta go home.
Well, no, so we played games for like an hour or two, and then he was like, the same dude was like, yeah, You want to watch some more porn? I was like, you can take your computer and go to Ocean Stream if you want to watch more porn. Because I just don't. Not with you, not with anybody else. It's not something I want to do with anybody.
Yeah.
And like,
do not tell me how much he fucking came in my bed. Do not tell me right now that that's what happened.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. All I know is he was gone for a couple minutes.
He totally went and came all over my bed. Oh
Jeez.
my god.
So yeah, I'm sorry about that. But
I don't care. I live income. I don't even give a fuck. This is so weird. What are we doing? We're all related. And now you know about my dickscapades. This is the oddest
That's what
thing.
this is about.
this episode is going to be called Dickscapades.
I think
Yes.
this is the only time I've ever felt awkward about telling these kinds of stories.
You shouldn't. It's
I don't.
whatever.
I don't. But like saying I masturbate to my relatives is like that. You guys are the last person that I want to know masturbate.
Yeah.
Even though everyone does, and you know. I also had to hesitate really hard when you said you don't want to tell people your favorite porn. I had to hesitate on incest just because of who's in the room.
Oh my god.
What's the deal with that right now?
It's the biggest
it's
thing.
the most popular.
It's the biggest thing.
Incest?
I'm not even joking. I asked most of my friends, and every one of them said incest.
Well, it's
God.
it's not like pure incest. It's like step sibling
step-
shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not. I raped my sister.com. It's not that shit.
But when we talked about Step Ebony on the last episode, and literally, wait, you did do
yeah.
that. That's a thing people are into. Like you lived someone's dream.
See, that's the thing, right? Everybody fucked me over because I had the dream and I didn't get to live it because I had to deny that that's what was happening. Because that's what everybody was saying was happening. I had the dream and nobody let me live it. God damn it. So upset by that. I was like, yes, that is what's happening, but I can't let you win. God damn it.
Oh my god.
So I saw Brooklyn's boyfriend's dick.
Oh yeah.
It's huge.
It's not.
How
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You
Oh
have
my
to
God.
cut that.
I'm sorry.
That's the
Please
one
cut
thing.
that.
You keeping me talking about like raping babies, but you have to cut that.
Oh my god.
You remember how I told you my old friend? Okay, so my old friend from middle school. Cut out his name, please. My old friend from middle school
Amplify his name. Go on.
found me on Facebook and was like,
I remember this.
was like, hey, show me them titties.
It's the funniest thing in the world, right? Because he's this fat, big-headed Hispanic kid that wears chains. Oh my god, he's like, hey, show me them titties, babe.
He was like, hey, I have a question for you. This might be weird, but I have a question. And I'm like, okay,
You wanna
what?
fuck me?
He goes, do you have nipple piercings?
Oh,
Oh my
my
God.
god.
And I was like,
Jesus.
no, what the fuck? But anyways, besides that, like
He was really
last,
cool. We hung out
no,
afterwards.
Like last week, he hit me up on Facebook again.
Again.
And I was kind of scared to open it because it said sent a photo.
Oh
and
no.
Please tell me about his fat, hairy penis.
I opened it,
His juicy penis.
and it was he was standing in front of a steamy mirror, like he just got out of the shower.
Okay, so this is a real thing that people do.
Mm-hmm.
I always heard the fucking dick pic thing. I
It's
thought
a
it was
real fucking
thought it was
Dude,
fake.
it's a fucking like epidemic.
It
Like,
really
it's
is.
Okay,
literally
guys out there, seriously, unless they ask for it or you tell them that it's gonna happen and they just don't ignore you,
Who do you think our demographic is?
don't do that. It's all women. You're right. Well, I'm just fuck. Every time I said women are useless and rape and kill them.
Anybody who watches our episodes has a tiny penis syndrome anyway, so fucking who
I gotta stop watching the fucking
So he was
JK.
Okay, continue.
he was fresh out of the fucking shower and standing in front of the steamy ass mirror, fucking literally
His big bull cock.
like, what's the word? He was like twisting it around in circles.
What?
He was waving it around.
Oh, tornadoing?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Dude.
awesome.
And
that's a good move.
I really
Beatspin.com. Go there.
I
now.
really hate this, but
Go on.
it was fucking huge.
It was huge.
It was
wasn't it?
so
Oh
fucking
my
big. It
God.
scared me. It was the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Did you,
like,
Godzilla
what
would
the
have been frightened.
Did you check it? Godzilla. Oh, I have a chapter in my book about
How
Godzilla
big
cocks.
your dick is.
Yes.
Oh, wait, Godzilla cocks?
Yeah. Well, it's not. Well, it's about a giant cock that is like anthropomorphic, and he's like the manifestation of the psyche of his psychiatrist's dick syndrome.
Can we talk about how one time one of your friends threatened to choke me and I said I have a strong neck? Go on. Sorry.
What? Wait, my friend?
Go on, yeah.
Really?
Wait, who?
It was, you remember?
Oh.
Remember Fat? He's like,
Oh.
you don't get out of here, I'm a choking. And I was like, do it. I got a strong neck. And you started laughing immediately, and I realized how much of a faggot I was. Go on. Go on with your story. I just wanted to put that in there.
Oh, that's hilarious. I wonder if he remembers that.
Of course he does. He used to fuck with me all the time. There was that one day that I felt really upset, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on some music in my room and I'm gonna just dance. I'm just gonna dance. Fuck it. And I guess I guess it was really loud because I was like stomping around, dancing, having a good time. And I'm in the middle of like I'm shaking my head and my hands are in the air and I feel great. And all I hear is my door open really violently, and he's just staring at me. And it's you, and it was his girlfriend, and you all three started laughing, and I wanted to cry. I
Aww.
wanted to cry so bad.
He should have danced and he should have thrust it in their face.
I was having such a good time. You guys are the reason why I want to kill myself.
Who was telling a story?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Frickson
the
was.
massive dick man.
Wait, what? I think I zoned out at some point. Who's Massive Dick Man? That's the coolest super.
Dude, that would be such a hindrance. Imagine like walking through an airport and you just have a giant fucking dong hanging out. You have to walk sideways through every door. Wait, no, you don't. Hold.
You know
that's
what?
not how a dick works.
I'm just glad someone said it. You know, these guys with the big dicks. Really, what are you gonna do with it?
That's what small dick men say to feel better about their.
Small dick.
Is that the reason why I told the joke? Go on, Krim. Cut out every time you speak.
Like
I want you to have a separate episode just for your audio, so people can
people can mute me.
Yes.
Oh, that'd actually be pretty easy to do. I could do that.
Yeah, do it. Do it for every episode from now on. Don't do that.
That was hilarious.
That happened really fucking quick. God damn.
I'm fucking killing it.
Jesus, bro.
Dude, she double rolled us.
I double rolled you.
Tried to fuck me a few times. And he said one of the coolest things in the world that I've ever heard, because I tried to call him out on it one time. We were arguing and I was like, I guess that's why you always try to fuck me. And without even like missing a beat, he said a hole's a hole. I was like, God,
Whoa.
God damn, that was the most gangster shit I ever heard. I made a joke about giving him head because I like to be that guy.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no, you won't. And I was like, yeah, fucking totally will. Fucking bitch, I'll do it. I'll fucking blow you, dude. He's like, yeah, right. I was like, yeah, I will. I totally will. Fuck you. You don't know me. And then there was one day we were hanging out like a few weeks afterwards. And he's like, so you remember that conversation we had? And I was like, huh? Because I remember, I'm really good about knowing exactly what someone's talking about and then pretending that I don't.
Right.
So I immediately knew what he was talking about, but I was just like, huh? What do you mean? What are you talking about? He's like, you wanna play Pokemon Stadium? I was like, yeah, actually, I really do. I love that game. And he's like, yeah, N64's in your room. Let's go in there. I was like, no, I'll bring it. No, I'll bring it in here. It's like, no, we gotta. Remember, I beat you that one time. We gotta settle it, right? Let's go in your room and settle it.
Jeez.
It's like, no. So I brought it in there, and since that didn't work, guess what his tactic was afterwards? Hey, you remember that thing we talked about?
Oh,
I could use that right now. I was like, I knew exactly what he was talking about, but I was like, I don't know. Because I wanted to make him say it. That's basically what my game was. I wanted him to say it so that I could decline him with the utmost power. But, I fucked up. Shit. But yeah, so basically he was like, well, you said you would. I knew you wouldn't. You said you would. No, I just don't want to blow him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I understand.
There's some dicks that you can take, and then there are some that you just have to say no to. Like, no matter how badly you're, like, how drunk you are and how much dick you want in your mouth, you have to say no.
That's gonna be the description.
Can I just... this is where we're ending it, and I just had this thought. We're playing Tetris. We're playing Tetris and talking about the worst, most fucked up shit that happened in our lives. What about this colorful, beautiful game took us to that place?
See how clean I just skirted in front of that other car? That was, you really need to swallow your spit more. Because it's disgusting to me. I fucking hate my life. Every time I open and close the window, it's gonna get more and more distorted on my side of the audio. Really? Oh, is it? Oh, because you would edit it. Are you? I looked at you with enduring eyes as if you just taught me something about science. Oh. We need to make a fucking game. We need to make a video game for real. What? How are you gonna make a game? Have you ever heard of Sparkster? Okay. Well, I think Jesus fuck, that is why I said. I almost spat in your car really because I was mad. I know, I'm not gonna look at it. Period, dude. Ah, I'm disgusted! Stop saying that! Stop acknowledging that's a podcast! We'll get it out eventually it'll just become cool, like kind of chattery kind of thing. Podcast, podcast. Anyway, video game, what do you